Have you ever pondered the mystery of how to build an Android app? It's not sorcery, nor is it a task reserved only for tech wizards. With the right tools and a bit of patience, anyone can dip their toes into the world of app development. Today, we're going to unravel this enigma together, focusing on Android Studio, a popular platform for creating Android apps. First things first, before embarking on this journey, Android Studio must be installed on your computer. It's a free integrated development environment, or IDE for short, that provides all the tools you need to create an Android app. It's available for download on the official Android website. Once Android Studio is set up, the first step in the app creation process is to start a new project. This is the foundation, the blank canvas upon which your app will be built. You'll have to choose an empty activity to start with, which is essentially a single screen with a user interface. Next, you'll need to name your project. This is the identity of your app, so choose something that resonates with its purpose. Following this, you'll have to specify a package name, which serves as a unique identifier for your app on the Google Play Store. The next step involves choosing where to save your project on your computer. After this, you'll need to select the language you want to write your app in. Android Studio supports both Java and Kotlin, so pick the one you're most comfortable with. Then, you'll have to choose the minimum Android version that your app will support. It's generally recommended to support as many versions as possible to reach a wider audience. However, supporting older versions may require more coding. Once you've filled out all the necessary details, click Finish to create your project. Android Studio will then generate a basic app structure for you. This includes a main activity, which is the entry point for your app, and a layout file, which defines the user interface. Now it's time to dive into the coding. The main activity of your app is written in the programming language you chose earlier, either Java or Kotlin. This is where you'll define how your app behaves. The layout file, on the other hand, is written in XML and lays out the visual elements of your app. Don't be daunted by the sea of code. Android Studio offers numerous resources and hints to get you started. And remember, practice is key. The more you code, the more familiar you'll become with the structure and syntax. After you've coded your app, it's time to test it. Android Studio has built-in tools for testing your app on a variety of screen sizes and configurations. You can run your app on an emulator to see how it will look and behave on an actual Android device. Once you're satisfied with your app, the final step is to prepare it for release. This involves generating a signed APK or Android app bundle, which is the file that users download from the Google Play Store. Android Studio guides you through this process, ensuring that your app is ready for the world to see. To recap, building an Android app with Android Studio involves setting up your workspace, starting a new project, choosing your settings, writing the code, testing your app, and finally, preparing it for release. It may seem like a formidable task at first, but with patience and persistence, you'll soon be on your way to creating your own Android apps. Remember, every great app started as a simple idea, so don't be afraid to dream big.